how did your career explode?
I did in Ireland. We're very lucky because we there's a very lovely outlet for doing music. Like I did pub gigs every night for 4 years, and I did about 12 gigs a week.
Wow.
But they're all like 3 hours gigs. Like when I was
3 hours.
so crazy long, just do cover songs and stuff, and then throw in one of my own songs every so often. But that taught me how to learn
How to
like
sing.
just how to sing and to play in front of a crowd, and to if somebody's talking or if everybody's really rowdy, to get them all to
pay attention.
It's all the little tricks that I learned doing that. So I did that for 4 years. And then I stopped doing it when some L fella came up to me and he was like, "Oh, I used to be able to do the high falsettos like you." And I was like, "How long are you doing?" I was like, "Since I was your age." And he was like in his 70s. And I got kind of scared and I was like, "I'm going to quit."
Wait, why?
I got really scared. Just because.
What made you scared?
Because I didn't want to be, I wanted to kind of do my own music as well. And people started kind of coming in and singing along to my songs. And I was kind of freaking, this is pretty awesome that they were singing along.
Yeah.
So I thought I had to quit and kind of just dive into the deep end and try go up and down Ireland and play
Just
in front
focus.
of,
on you.
play open mic nights and just kind of do all these gigs and just try to get my own music out there, and that kind of worked. And I was absolutely broke for a long time, for like a year and a half, and then
How old
another
were
one
you?
on that. I was at 21 when I stopped doing the gigs.
Okay.
So I was 20 actually about 20, and then I signed my first independent record deal when I was 21. So that kept me afloat, and then I just went around Europe by myself more or less and just played in front of people and busked and just asked everybody I knew. In Ireland it's great because there's bands like Codaline and there's bands that are like Hosier and stuff. You got all these amazing people coming out of Ireland, and I just knew Codaline because Ireland's small. So I was like, "Lads, can you bring me on tour?" And they were like, "Yeah, bring me on tour in America."
That's awesome.
Cool. But yeah, I kind of just kept going and going, grinding like we're doing it here in South Korea.
Sheesh.
So it's a good way to do it, I think.
It's a great way to do it. I mean, it's a struggle. It's a hustle.
Yeah, but then when it happens, it's finally like, whoa, this is mad.
What was like I feel like everybody has that moment when you're that struggling, starving musician and you're on the verge of like a breakdown. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Did you ever have that moment?
I did one in, I was doing a gig, it's like Electric Picnic it's called. It's like the Glastonbury of Ireland kind of. It's a big, massive, huge festival. And I was doing the main stage at 5 o'clock. And usually 5 o'clock is an okay time.
It's a great time, yeah.
In Ireland, people like tend to just get real, like I would too. I used to go to festivals and used to be like, let's go see the bands at 7 p.m. We'll just get drunk in the site. But I was on tour in Europe and all that, and I was doing these smallish kind of gigs in Europe, and then most of them, I haven't been home in a long time, so I hadn't seen how everything was going at home really.
Right.
So it was my first gig in a year back home in Ireland, and went to do the gig, and I was kind of like, after doing about 20 kind of club shows in front of 50 to 200 people maybe, then I got hopped on stage, and then the first song was the single we just released, and I was an idiot. I shouldn't have done the single first because who does that? But then I sang it, and then the 80,000 people just sang it back, and I was like, oh no, what do I do after this? But I was bricking it. But no, but that was the moment when I was like, okay, this is cool. I remember doing the gig over there when I was I did a gig in the same festival like 4 years before that at 4 o'clock in the morning in front of 10 people.
Oh wow.
So I was like, this is
so that was like a big moment for you.
I was like first time I ever was like, oh my God, this is insane. I was freaking out like, but yeah, that was a big one. And then after that, it kind of took off from there.
Hey guys, did you guys like that video? Then make sure you guys subscribe to Dive Studios YouTube channel and put your notifications on, because we got a lot more great content coming your way. Look at this video. See? Wow. And this is great too. Enjoy.